UK artist Drea Mack exposed by friends of 10 years for alleged emotional and physical abuse. So now in a posted and delete post on the Shadeborough, Drea Mack is an abuser. We have been best friends with Drea for the past 10 years, and it breaks our hearts to have to do this. But we have been informed and shown multiple pieces of evidence from a victim who is also one of our closest friends that has honestly left us disgusted and heartbroken. Drea Mack continuously physically and mentally abused her ex-girlfriend for 2 years. This included acts such as repeatedly punching, kicking, strangling and smashing the victim's phone, and on instance where Drea beat her until she could no longer even stand. Drea Mack has sent the victim multiple threats, telling her to kill herself and many other sickening messages throughout their relationships, and continued to even after. Drea would even make it seem like her ex had a lot of anxiety around friends and other people, masking the facts whilst manipulating and torturing her behind closed doors. When the victim finally blocked Drea Mack, she realizing could no longer take the abuse. Drea then proceeded to go as far as emailing her, begging her friends, including us, to speak to her, which sparked questionable behavior and led us to have a sit down with the victim to find out what the problem was. After years of enduring all this pain and abuse, the victim finally gained the courage to speak her truth and told us everything that had happened to her. The details are absolutely horrific, and the saddest thing is this only a brief 10% of it. She will remain scarred and traumatized for the rest of her life. We will not stand for this behavior, and this is criminal and narcissistic. We are dealing with Drea Mack. It's lucky the police aren't involved. With this being said, let this be a warning that she can no longer enter the space of the ballroom community or anywhere close to the victims under circumstances that will major consequences. The victim will like to remain anonymous. That's crazy. So guys, look at these text messages. So I think this is between Drea. I didn't mean it. Sorry, just don't get frustrated. It's okay still. Delete yourself. Sorry, I'm a bit frustrated, but you don't deserve to be alive. I didn't mean to. This girl is tapped. This is what you call toxic. Let's read some more. Anything for slight bit of validation. No one else will want or love you, so good luck. Letting the whole world have access to how your body looks. Sleeping in the day, you effing bum. You update me every 5 effing minutes. You have no effing decency. The effing brains, but you don't have nothing. I need everything. You need everything done for you. You're effing child. Grow up. Look, Drea Mack is look, 62.8 million streams, 11 million monthly listeners, over 183 countries. I don't know her music, but she does prescribe to the LGBTQ community. Nothing wrong with that, as I said before. But this is very toxic. This is extremely toxic. You know, those are the types of messages that, you know, traditionally people say men would send. And she's excusing her behavior just by saying, look, what? But it's not only that. We got real receipts. Check the audio.
I guess I just want you to say if it's true or not. So, I've basically not got the impression, but I've been told that you've basically, this is not like a number of times, this is not one time. This is a period of, this is like years. And on top of physically touching, there's the chatting to her like shit. Like I've seen text messages, Drea, and like like this is not like normal. I'm hurt, so I'm gonna hurt someone. Like this is criminal behavior. Like what I've been told, like that's fucking peak. Like I've never known anyone to do that. Like almost as if like you kept her as your own personal slave and made her to seem to us like, oh, she's got so much anxiety and all these things. But what you're there doing behind closed doors is insane. Okay, so this is what she told me, and I guess I just want you to say if it's true or not. So, it's insane.
I feel like, yeah, like most of
calling her a whore and telling her to kill herself and all these things.
Yeah, I feel like there's just no like actual explanation for it.
Yeah, because I don't think you actually understand what you've done. Because even after that period of time, you're still chatting to her like shit. I clocked it on her birthday. I didn't say anything because she didn't want me to, but I clocked it then. So if you was very sorry, you would not even be chatting to her, stepping to her, thinking you can chat to someone any type of way, ever. You're there getting mad that she's blocked you. emailing her.
I feel like when I emailed
It's insane.
her, like I clearly was in, delusion. I haven't really like taken in what I'd done in it, and I understand that it's a bit bizarre for me to have not deeped it, but again, I was in a state of delusion, probably how she was, you know what I mean? And yeah, I just did not clock that.
Telling us that when we're even around you guys, you've gone off to a room and you've come back and something has happened. Like, you're sitting in our faces. You're sitting in me and Eddie's faces. Like, we've loved you from the day we've met you. Sitting in our faces and literally doing all of this. So you've literally lied to us for years.
When I emailed her, like...
So the now deleted Instagram post, that is a audio between Drea Mack and obviously her close friends that are acting the interim between her and her ex. And they're just saying, listen, this is completely toxic and we've had to step in and you have to keep away from her. Like, look at the image she puts out. I can't lie, I would have thought this was a man, The energy she puts out in her videos, even how the music she makes is quite toxic, to be honest with you. So, art imitating life, life imitating art, I don't know. But one thing I do know, no one would allow it if that was a man. Those messages she sent, those text messages, they've caught her on audio, admitting to it, and she's trying to make excuses for her behavior. Nothing excuses that type of behavior. And no one would stand for it if it was a man. And this is a UK artist, she's a rapper, but she's a film rapper, she prescribes to the LGBTQ community, and she is toxic as literally. You heard what I heard. There's no excuses for that behavior. But guess what? Some people will try to make excuses for her. Look at this. Don't go entertaining those girls that you're showing IB for. Me entertaining the girls in my showing IB for. Look at what she's giving off. She's trying to give off that man energy. But guess what? You give off that toxic man, like toxic man. You're giving toxic masculinity, not such a thing, but if that's what the women want to coin the term, this is also her. I liked her when she was like this. Then I heard that this image is slightly more marketable now. I'm not saying why it is, but they're saying this is slightly more marketable. But what are people saying about it? Let's look at the comments. Oh dear. Name a zodiac sign. Let's see if they still try and blame men. I had to like that. I absolutely hate people like this. They're always aware of what they do and they just sorry they got caught publicly. Crazy how an apology is only set when you get exposed. Praise to the victim. I respect her for fully admitting instead of denying everything. Women always respect women. Let a man do something like that. Ain't no one respecting that. This is what celebrities do. Give an apology that holds zero weight. Turn off the comments, yep. I don't know this girl, but I can respect that accountability and self-reflection. What do you mean? This is what I'm saying. Let a man say, oh, you know what, I was abusive to my woman, controlling, I beat her up, or I was coercive behavior, but I'm accountable. Oh, that's okay. They will cook you. She needs to be in HMP, someone said. Yes, she does, about cognitive behavior therapy. What? Boo-hoo, sorry because you got exposed. To the friend of 10 years for calling her out. Because how can you know that behavior as a friend if you know what your friend is doing? Shout out to that guy. Shout out to the guy. But let me remind you of somebody. Octavian accused of domestic abuse by ex-partner. He was dropped from his label over domestic abuse claims, right? This is ex-partner. This is Octavian. This is emo baby. I didn't even like her music.
They're thinking I'm an abuser, but just go and watch that video again. Go and see if there's any real physical abuse in the video. Been going out with this girl for 3 years, and then she posts one video showing nothing, and everyone thinks I'm an abuser because of how she wrote her statement. Go watch the video again. This is my ex-girlfriend that I broke up with, remember that? So I broke up with her a couple times. Right now we're going to deal with it legally, we're going to deal with it properly, and we'll be back again soon. Long. This is long.
And you guys cooked Octavian, especially Shadeborough. You guys cooked him. But guess what? In the week where we have a woman accusing a man of hitting him in the face with a brick for while asking for a number, and then accusing random black men for not stepping in, protect black women. But when it comes, wait. But what about protecting black women from other black women? You guys want to be quiet now, don't you? You guys don't want to talk about how toxic black women can be. Forget black women, all women can be. But seeing as how you guys wanted to make it as the black men, or you know, they're not providers, you know, they will stand by and let a woman get attacked. No, we're not stand by, but go look at my other videos. You heard what they said. She was a troublemaker. She caused it, and she did not. No one wants a woman to get bricked in the face. But guys, play stupid games. You can win stupid prizes, and one of the stupid prizes can be a brick in the face. And it can be, but you don't get to run to random men, especially when you have content that says you do not prescribe to our community and you don't care about men and basically you're a man hater. No, you don't get to come over here. Sorry. But Drea Mack, back to Drea Mack. Let's circle back. Drea Mack, no excuses whatsoever. I would like to address the allegations made against me yesterday. I'm ashamed to say these allegations are true. I want to address this with complete openness and honesty because of the person I've affected. Even though I'll never be able to take away her pain and trauma I've inflicted, all I can do now is take accountability and show my remorse whilst working towards change and becoming a better person. I've been in denial about my behaviour for years. I know the person I want to be and I'm committed to working on myself, but deep down I know I've got a long way to go. I acted solely through the hate in my heart towards myself. I failed to address some deep-rooted issues over my life as a result. I projected that trauma outwardly, not just to the person I was, but also to my peers and people around me. I would like to make that clear and understand this does not excuse any of my actions and responsibilities in my hands, and my behaviour are unacceptable. The truth is, I've needed help for a long time. I was not brave enough to accept, and until a few months ago, I have now addressed it and began anger management, cognitive behaviour therapy while continuing therapy. Even though I'm sorry, don't change the trauma and hurt I've caused. I sincerely apologise and damn it. My name is China, the man name's voice. If you like the video, please make sure you like the video, drop some comments, and you also subscribe to our channel. Join the membership. We got 3 different tiers which will get you more exclusive access. Turn on the notification bells, and we out.